Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Denae. Welcome if you are new. I have made it no secret that Halloween is one of my absolute favorite holidays. I look forward to decorating for it year after year, and normally each year I will go out and get a few new pieces to add to my collection, but I also really love to come up with some of my own DIY things to add in, or even just like recreating some things that I've seen at like higher end stores and websites. So today I am sharing with you 3 Halloween DIYs, all from the dollar store. Most everything used in this video actually came from the Dollar Tree. However, there are a couple of things that came from like dollar store-ish places. I will say though that like everything used in the video was $5 or under. I am so happy with how everything turned out. Sometimes you just never know what's gonna happen when you have this idea in your mind and then you try to put it together and recreate it. Sometimes it just doesn't work, but everything that I wanted to do for today's video definitely worked out really well. I love how they turned out and I cannot wait to incorporate them into my decor this year. So the first DIY is inspired by these eyeball ornaments that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 5 and you get 3 black sparkly ornaments with 2 eyeball ornaments, one in blue, one in purple. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with them, but I knew that I had to have them. Then I came across these mason jar inspired tea light holders, also from the Dollar Tree, and the idea immediately came to light. I'm going to start by removing the lids to the jars and removing the top of each ornament. Next, I pushed the ornament into the tea light holder until it was secured. This does cause some indentation on the sides of the ornament, but with careful manipulation, you can pop them back out. I then screwed the lid with the ornament back onto the jar and repeated these steps with the other one. And voila, you have these fun and spooky eyeballs in a jar. For my next DIY, I am using this wreath that I picked up from the Target dollar spot for $5 and removing the tag. I wanted to add a fun Halloween sign to it, so I'm taking this fall yard sign from the Dollar Tree and removing one of the pieces. These are made of particle board and pop off pretty easily. Next, I'm using this white chalk paint that I got at Walmart and lightly painting the particle board. This technique is using a dry paintbrush and will help to give it more of a wood look. On the areas where the paint went on a little bit thicker, I used a dry paper towel to sand it down a bit. I then went online and found a fun Halloween font that I liked and printed off the word "Beware" and cut it down to size. I then applied some Mod Podge to the back before adhering it to the particle board. Once I had the phrase positioned where I wanted it, I added a layer of Mod Podge on top to seal it. I wanted the sign to have more of a worn look to it, so I used that same dry brush technique with the white chalk paint as I used before. Once the sign was dry, I played with the placement of it on the wreath and began securing it into place with my hot glue gun. love this one because it's so customizable. You can definitely change up the font and phrase to fit your decor. For my last DIY, I'm using this Halloween tray from the Dollar Tree and this faux silver tray, also from the Dollar Tree. I also picked up this guy for $5 from a store called Five Below, and I'm basically recreating this version from Grandin Road that retails for almost $500. My plan is to secure the silver tray to the black one to give it a vintage mirror look. I'm using a combination of hot glue and Gorilla Glue, but honestly I think E6000 would work much better. I did not have any on hand and my Dollar Tree was sold out at the time. I then placed the silver tray on top of the black tray and pressed down on it until it was secured. I needed to cut down the skeleton so he would fit onto the mirror, so using an X-Acto knife I made slits going all around his spine. The plastic on him was pretty thick, so by making these slits I was able to pop it in half. To secure him to the mirror, I tied a piece of clear fishing line around his neck and glued it to the back of the silver tray using hot glue. Using the fishing line helps to give it a 3D look and appear as if he's actually coming through the mirror. I then added some hot glue to the bottom of his spine and centered him towards the bottom of the silver tray. And once he was dry, I trimmed the ends of the fishing line so they weren't visible. I have to say, this is by far my favorite Halloween DIY I've ever done. Like I said, I am so happy with how these turned out and I'm really excited to incorporate them into my decor this year. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. I have another DIY video coming up this week, as well as sharing with you my Halloween decor. So make sure that you're subscribed and that you hit that bell notification so that you don't miss out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.